Turcotarmeme owesto hesti. Chances are you probably didn't understand what I just said, and if you did understand what I just said, then you're probably a few thousand years old. Now you're probably asking, what the hell are you talking about? Well, I just spoke a sentence in the reconstructed ancestor of English, proto-indo-european. But it's not only the ancestor of English, it's also the ancestor of Russian, Greek, Spanish, German, Irish, Armenian, Albanian, and even Sanskrit and Hittite. You see, these languages are all part of the Indo-European language family, and around 5,000 years ago, all of these languages were all the same language, spoken in the same place by the same people. So how did this even happen? Well, to put it simply, the ancient Proto-Indo-European speakers figured out how to put a wheel on a horse, and then different groups of Proto-Indo-Europeans went into different places, and they went pretty far, so far that now almost half the world natively speaks a version of their language. But hold on a second. These Proto-Indo-European speakers didn't even have writing, and they didn't write anything down of their language. So how am I speaking sentences in their language if there's no record of it ever actually existing? Well, some smart guys a few hundred years ago realized that some words in other languages really far away kind of sound similar. And then they thought that maybe all the speakers of those different languages were once all part of some ancestral ancestor that was lost to time because it was never written down. So then they got to work reconstructing this ancient ancestor based off of new techniques they had to invent, like the comparative method. And now we have a pretty good understanding of what that language might have been like. And now you might find yourself asking, what came before Proto-Indo-European? And are there any non-Indo-European languages that are even more distantly related to English? Well, there's not really a clear answer to that question right now. Every theory to the answer to that question is either very, very controversial or just downright denied by the majority of linguistics.